So es lesson 9.11 and 553. This is how it should look like. This is where you should be, okay? So today we are going to compare two-dimensional shapes. So dimensional shapes are triangle, rectangle, the circle, and the square, okay? So the essential question for today is, how can you use the words alike? So alike means they are the same, okay? And the word different, okay? How can we use alike and different to compare the two-dimensional shapes? So we're gonna look at all these shapes, the triangle, the side, curve, circle, and the square. And we're gonna see what these shapes have the same thing that are alike and what is different about each one, okay? So that's what we're gonna do today, use those words, alike and different. So alike means they're the same, okay? Alike, that means they are the same. They have, that's what they have, that's the same about those two shapes, okay? And different means that they, ¿quién está entrando como señora Peña? Different means
Sadie.
Sadie. Different means that they are, something's different about them, okay? Something is not the same, okay? So we're gonna look at all these shapes, so triangle, rectangles, circle, and square, and see what is the same, alike, or what is different, okay? All right, so look at these worms right here. Look at these little worms, okay? And the shapes, okay? We're gonna use the words alike and different to compare the shapes, okay? So, it says, use green to color the shapes with the 4 vertex and 4 sides. So take out your coloring crayon, green. This is the color green if you are not sure what color that is. So I'm gonna take out my pencil and have it ready for green right there, this color green, okay? So take that coloring crayon out and you're gonna use the shapes with 4 vertex and 4 sides. So anything that has 4 vertex, okay, and 4 sides, you're going to color green, okay? Remember, vertex is where 2 lines meet and they come together to make a point. That is the vertex. Just like this little worm is right on top of the little vertex right there, okay? And it's right here on that shape, and it's right here in this shape, okay? So anytime with 2 straight lines meet and make a point is a vertex, okay? And 4 sides, everybody know what sides are. These are nice straight lines to make the shapes. Those are the sides, okay? So look at all these shapes. Which one has 4 vertex and 4 sides? If they have 4 vertex and 4 sides, we're gonna color it green. So I'm gonna go to each side. I'm gonna go to each shape, and you're gonna help me, tell me what color I should color, okay? Because green is going to be 4 sides and 4 vertex. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and put my face up here so you guys can see it. All right, all right, so here we go. So I'm gonna call on students. I hope you are ready. If I call on you, turn on your microphone, okay? Turn on your microphone. It's so important. Otherwise, everybody's waiting for you, okay? All right, I'm gonna call on some students and you're gonna help me. I'm gonna look at this shape right here. Does it have 4 sides and 4 vertex, Tomas? Yes or no? Turn on your microphone, Tomas. We're waiting on you. Okay, we'll come back to Tomas if he's not ready. ¿Estás listo, Tomas?
Sí.
Okay, ahora sí. Esta figura aquí, this shape right here, does it have 4 vertex and 4 sides?
See?
Okay, so yes, you are correct. So we're going to color it green. Thank you. All right, the next person I'm going to call, Calvin. Does this shape right here have 4 vertex and 4 sides? Yes or no?
No.
Nope, so we're not going to color it green because it does not. Ayla, does this shape right here have 4 vertex and 4 sides? This one right here, yes or no?
No.
No, so we are not going to color it. Davis, does this shape have 4 vertex and 4 sides? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, so we are going to color it because it does have 4 sides and 4 vertex. Thank you, Davis. Gerardo, does this shape right here have 4 vertex and 4 sides? Yes or no?
No.
Nope, we're not going to color it. Good job. Beth, does this one have 4 sides and 4 vertex? Yes or no?
Curve.
Nope, it doesn't have it, right? It only has curve. Good job, honey. All right, the next person is going to be Sadie. Does this shape right here have 4 sides and 4 vertex?
No.
No, it does not. Good job. We are moving on, right? All right, this right here. Does this shape have 4 sides and 4 vertex? Emilio. Yes or no?
No.
Are you
yes.
sure? Okay. Yes, it does. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. So it does have that. It has 4 sides and 4 vertex. So we are going to color it green. I hope everybody's coloring their shapes just like me, green, because those are the ones that have 4 vertex and 4 sides. So everybody should have only those that have 4 vertex and 4 sides colored green. Okay, the next person, Richard. Is this one 4 sides, 4 vertex? Does that have that? This shape?
Is that 4 sides or is that the same? What is that?
No.
Nope. Thank you very much. And the next person, I'm not sure if Anthony is on here. ¿Estaba Anthony, señora Núñez? No.
No.
Thank you. Jesus. Jesus, does this one have 4 sides and 4 vertex, this shape right here? Yes or no?
No.
Thank you. All right, the next person is going to be Maggie. Does this shape have 4 sides and 4 vertex?
No.
Nope. Isaiah, does this one right here have 4 sides and 4 vertex? Yes or no? Waiting on Isaiah.
No.
No, thank you. Leah, does this one have 4 sides and 4 vertex? The one that I'm pointing to.
Yes.
Yes, it does. So we're going to color it green because it does. Thank you, Leah. All right. Russell, does this shape have 4 sides and 4 vertex? Yes or no? Okay, we'll move on. Desmond, does this one have 4 sides and 4 vertex? Yes or no? This one right here. Desmond, turn on your microphone. It has 4 sides and 4 vertex, this one right here?
Yes.
Let's count that. Let's find out if you are correct. 1, 2, 3 sides. 1, 2, 3 vertex. It does not have 4. So no, it is not, Desmond, okay? Remember, it has to have 4 sides. Make sure you're counting them, okay? It's important to count each side by making a little line on each side that's straight. See how I'm counting? I'm making a mark on each line that's straight. And then every vertex, get a little circle. And then that way you can count them and say, okay, is it or is it not? 1, 2, 3 sides? Nope. 1, 2, 3 vertex? No. So that one we do not. So that one is not. Okay. How about the next one, Desmond? Does that one have 4 vertex and 4 sides? This one right here. Does that one have 4 vertex and 4 sides? Yes or no? Make sure you count them.
It has 5.
Well, let's count them. Okay, here's one straight line. Is that one side right there?
No, it's 4.
Ah, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then it has 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember, a vertex is with one line and another straight line connect right there at that corner. That's a vertex. So yeah, this one does have 4 sides and 4 vertex. So we will color this one green. So everybody go ahead and color that one green. Okay, so now look at these shapes. All these shapes that are green all have 4 vertex and 4 sides. So they are all alike. They are the same. They all are alike. Okay? Now the other ones are different. They are not the same. They're not alike like the other ones that have 4 vertex and 4 sides, because they might have different sides. They might have no sides. So they are different. But all the ones that we colored green are alike. That means that they are the same because they have 4 vertex and 4 sides. Even though they are not the same shape, they still have that in common, okay? In common means that that's what they all have. Each of these shapes, even though they're not the same shape, they have all that in common. All of them have 4 vertex and 4 sides. So for example, this one right here, that's a rectangle. That's a rectangle, right? Because it has 2 sides that are long and 2 sides that are short, but it still has 4 sides and it still has 4 vertex. This one right here is a square. So it's not the same name of the shape, but it still has 4 sides and 4 vertex. So that's what they have in common. That means that's why they're alike, because they have the same thing in common, okay? All right, so good job, everybody. All right, and then now, when we have a sec, if we have time, we'll go ahead and come back and we'll color other ones, other shapes that are alike and the same in different areas, okay? But for now on, only color the green ones, and we'll come back to that if we have to, okay? All right, so we're gonna be using alike and different, okay? Alike is the same, different it means they're not the same. All right, here we go, we're gonna move on. Okay, so it says, place 2-dimensional shapes on the page. Sort the shapes by number of vertex. Draw the shapes or the sorting map. Use words alike and different. So any shape that has, let's do it now, this one's gonna be a little different, okay? Any shape that has 3 sides, okay? Any shape that has 3 sides and 3 vertex. And we'll go on your paper, and then any shape that has 4 sides and 4 vertex, okay? So, with that said, I want you to draw all the shapes that are alike and all the shapes that are different, okay? What is something that we know that is alike on the shapes? So if we look at the page where we had all the shapes, what is one thing that they have in common? Some of the shapes that have in common. Let me go back real quick. So we know that some shapes have 4 sides and 4 vertex, right? So we can draw all the shapes that have 4 sides and 4 vertex on the alike side, because that's what they have the same, okay? So on here, you're gonna draw all the shapes that have 4 sides and 4 vertex. And over here, you're gonna write all the different ones, okay? So right here, we're gonna draw the shapes that have 4 sides and 4 vertex. So I'm gonna call on Maggie. What's one of the shape that has 4 sides and 4 vertex?
Triangle.
A triangle has 4 sides.
Wait, not triangle. I forgot the name. square.
A square, yes, a square has 4 sides and 4 vertex. So everybody needs to draw a square. So how does a square look like? Remember, the sides are all the same length. Okay, so that's how the square is. 1, 2, 3, and 4, because the square has 4 sides and 4 vertex. Okay, so that's one thing they have in common. That and the rectangle. Rectangle has the same thing, has 4 sides and 4 vertex. So that's what these shapes have alike. Okay, that's what they have. They have one, oops, let me erase that. They have 1, 2, 3, 4 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4 sides. So that's what they have. That's the same, alike. But now, and they also have 1, 2, 3, 4 vertex. 1, 2, 3, 4 vertex. Okay, so that's what they have alike. That's what's the same. Even though they're not the same shape, that's what they have in common. Okay, they both have 4 sides and 4 vertex. Now, let's draw ones that are different. What's a shape that's different? Ayla, go ahead and tell me a shape that is different. What shape is different?
It's
What other shape doesn't have 4 sides and 4 vertex? What's different? What's another shape that's different? Let's go back and see if, how about any of these shapes right here? Any of these shapes right here that you know that is different than the square and the rectangle? Which one's different?
yes.
Which one can we draw over here that's different, Ayla?
A square.
A square has 4 sides and 4 vertex, just like the rectangle. So those are alike. I need something that's different that doesn't have 4 sides and 4 vertex. 4 sides and 4 vertex. What doesn't? What shape does not have 4 sides and 4 vertex that is different from the square and the rectangle? Look at these shapes. Which one do you see that's different? That doesn't have 4 sides and 4 vertex? Which one of these shapes? A circle. Yes, a circle is different because it doesn't have sides. It doesn't have vertex, right? So we're going to draw a circle. So everybody go ahead and draw a circle because that's what's different. Okay? Thank you, Ayla. All right, another person I'm going to call on Calvin. Calvin, what other shape is different that does not have 4 vertex and 4 sides, just like the square and rectangle have?
Triangle.
A triangle. How many sides does a triangle have? How many sides does a triangle have?
3.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. How many vertex does it have?
Did you say no? 3.
1, 2, 3. So yes, a triangle is different because it only has 3 sides and 3 vertex. It's not the same and just alike like those other two. Thank you, Calvin. All right, I need another shape. Anybody else can tell me another shape. If you know it, please let me know. If you know it and you come to class, I'm going to give you a little treat. And if you don't come to class, I'll send it to you in your packet. What's another shape that is different? We just learned it yesterday.
Hexagon.
Who said hexagon?
Richard,
Me.
you say your name.
Me.
Say no, your name.
Who's
your name.
me?
Leave your name. What is your name?
The word Richard.
Beautiful. Yes, Richard, it's a hexagon. It is different because it has 6 sides and 6 vertex. So it's not alike like these two shapes. So yes, Richard, I will put a little treat in there for you. Thank you. All right, so everybody should have these shapes drawn on their paper. Circle, triangle, and a hexagon are different. They are not alike like the square and the rectangle. Only the square and rectangle have 4 sides and 4 vertex. So that's why they're alike. They're the same, okay? All right, we're gonna move on. We're not gonna go ahead and do that because pretty much that's what we just did, okay? All right, on this one here, the 556, this page right here. So you're gonna move on, we're gonna skip one page and gonna move on to this one right here. And then we're here, I'm gonna give you clues and you're gonna draw the shape that I say. Okay, here we go. This shape says, I have no curve. What shape am I? Draw the shape right up here. I have a curve. What shape am I? I have a curve. What shape am I? All right, I'm gonna ask Davis. What shape are we gonna draw on the very top? It says I have a curve. What shape am I? What shape are we gonna draw, Davis?
Circle.
A circle. Thank you, Davis. Yes, because a circle has a curve. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Okay. And then also does an oval. Okay. It has curve. Okay. Thank you very much. All right, here, number 4, we're gonna draw to show shapes sorted by curves and no curves. So remember, a curve is like this. That's a curve. This is a straight line. This is a curve. Okay. Now you guys are going to draw
Circle.
all the shapes that have a curve and all the shapes that have no curve. So here, what shape can we draw here, Sadie? What shape that has a curve that we can draw right here, Sadie? What shape has a curve?
A circle.
A circle, so we're gonna draw a circle. Beautiful. What other shape has a curve? Emilio? What other shape has a curve, Emilio? I'll give you a clue. Oh,
Oval.
there you go. That one has a curve.
I forgot.
That's okay. No worries. I'm here to help you and remind you. Okay, now all the shapes that don't have curve. No curve. What's one shape we can draw here that does not have a curve? How about Russell? What shape does not have a curve that I can draw on this side? Because it says no curve. What shape can I draw? Right here. What shape has no curve, Russell? Turn on your microphone. Okay, move on. Sadie, not Sadie, sorry. Nizaya, what shape has no curve? Can you tell me a shape that has no curve? Leah and Isaiah, go ahead and turn on your microphone so I can hear each of your guys' shapes that I can draw.
We're ready. Yes,
Okay, go ahead. Tell me a shape.
A hexagon. Hexagon.
A hexagon. Ooh, good one. Yes.
Triangle. Triangle.
And a triangle.
A triangle
Good.
and a hexagon.
A square. What else?
Square. Square.
What else?
Circle.
Oh, a circle has curve.
Hmm.
So this one has to say no curve. So the circle goes on this side. So we have a hexagon, a triangle, a square. What other shape can I draw here?
I
have a hexagon, triangle, square. What other one? Nope. Nope, nope, nope. What other one that we've been practicing? Which one is called that has 2 long sides and 2 short sides? What shape is that?
A rectangle. Rectangle.
A rectangle. That's, whoopsie, that one's a horrible, horrible rectangle right there. Here we go. Okay, that's what everybody should have. These shapes right here are all alike because they all have sides. They are all alike because they all have sides, okay? And they have no curve. That's why they're alike, because they all have sides. These two shapes are alike because they have curve. They have curve. So remember, alike is where something that they have the same, okay? Even though they're not the same shape and they're called something different, they have something in common, right? They have something in common. And if you don't know what having something in common is, that's something that you have the same as someone else or something else, okay? So these shapes have all sides, the ones on the right-hand side, because none of them have curve. And this other shapes on the left side, they all have curve, okay? And that's what they're like and they have in common, okay? So if anybody has questions of what that means, alike and different or have in common, please let me know so I can explain it to you in a different way, okay? All right, so everybody should have circle and oval because that's what they have that is alike. And they both these shapes have curve. And all these shapes right here have no curve. So that's what makes them have that in common that is alike. And none of these shapes have curve. None of them. Okay? So that's what makes the ones that have curve and the ones that have no curve different. Okay? All right, so we're going to move on. And let's see what we have next. All right, right here, you guys are going to place two-dimensional shapes on the page, okay? You're going to go ahead and draw the shapes on the sorting mat, okay? You're going to write down what is alike and what is different, okay? And you're going to use the words alike and different when you're telling somebody about these shapes, okay? So you're going to draw shapes that are alike and shapes that are different, okay? And it doesn't matter which one. You can do the no curve or the curve, or you can do the one that has 4 sides and 4 vertex and the ones that are different, okay? So all the ones that way, you can either do each one, okay? So that's your homework for that. And then right here, it says, look at the shape right there. Look at this shape. And then draw a shape that is alike in the same way. So we're going to draw another shape that is alike. So you're going to look at this one and say, okay, what do we have here? This shape has how many sides? This shape has how many vertex? Count them, okay? And then draw another shape that is alike, that has the same things in common as this shape right here, okay? And then down here, you're going to count these counters in the 10 frames, okay? All together, okay? And write the total means all together, on the line. Okay, so make sure when you're counting them, you are either touching them or making a mark on paper. So you can go like this. You can touch with your finger each counter as you count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a good strategy to touch as you're counting. Okay, so that way you don't get confused and don't count ahead. As you're counting, as each one as you touch, you're counting, okay? I don't want to see people going like this. I don't want to see students going like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, you need to say the number as you count, okay? So you're going to go like this instead. So that way you make sure you're counting the correct ones, because a lot of you aren't touching as you're counting. So you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and keep on going until you count all of them and see how many there is in total, and then write the number right here, okay? And then right here is an addition problem. We have some white counters. You have white counters right there, and we have some gray counters. So you're going to count how many white counters you have in each, and how many you have in gray. So The white ones are gonna go here, the gray ones are gonna go here. And then I want you to tell me how many are all together. How many is all together? White counters plus how many gray equals and total. How many are they all together when you add them together? Okay, that is all for your homework for today. One for math.